And just getting back to the point, brother, it is not in the doctrine of Islam for Muslims to hate Christians or Jews. They have a protected class. And I will scream at the top of my lungs, I'm willing to lose my life to say this. Because you know I am risking my life by saying it. Am I not?
Yeah, unfortunately we are. They want to say,
but I don't come.
But I don't want to die, but I'm willing to. It's just,
the Romans.
You can't live as a coward.
The Romans destroyed the last temple that the Israelites had in Jerusalem. It wasn't the Muslims. It wasn't the Arabs. The Muslims didn't push the Jews out. It was actually the opposite. After the Muslims got control of Jerusalem, there was the Pact of Omar. I dare you to look it up. And he found not a single Jew in Jerusalem. What did he command? The king of one of the most powerful empires at the time. How come there's no Jews here? Second king after the Prophet Muhammad. First was Abu Bakr, then it was Omar al-Khattab. I dare you to read his life. Here's the history of Islam from its foundation. I don't care what people have done in the past. I'm going back to source. I'm going back to the Prophet Muhammad and the closest to him. What did Omar say? What do you mean there's no Jews here? Sir, they've been wiped out. They're gone. Bring me 80 families immediately. If I'm lying, I'll never talk again. Google it right now. ChatGPT it right now. And then I'm going to sit here and listen to people like Laura Loomer pushing this agenda that Islam is the enemy of Judaism when they were massacred everywhere else, wiped out. Did the Muslims do the Inquisition? No. What did they do? They left Europe and went back to the Muslims. If Muslims hated Jews, why was the second most powerful person under the Ottoman Empire a Jewish prime minister by the name of Maimonides? I can't even say the name right. Maimonds. Look it up. In their own books they wrote, we flourished under the Muslims. They had their own courts, their own judges. Oh, but you charge them a tax. Where are you not paying tax on earth right now? And how much was the tax, Jake? You know?
You told me earlier there's one reason I know.
2.5%.
Like, I wish I paid that.
What are we paying as Americans? Up to 40% without sales tax, property tax, state income tax. I live in New York City. I'm paying $10,000 a year in tolls for roads that are already paid for. I'm paying parking on roads that I paid to build already.
Insane.
And they're going to talk about a 2.5% flat tax, which also meant that the Jews under that empire didn't have to fight in any war. Everywhere else, they were hunted down like animals. This is not about pushing anti-Jew. This is actually the opposite. This is you're pushing anti-Muslim propaganda to make it justifiable for what you're doing in the Middle East. It's not the religion. You have radicals in every faith, and I condemn them. As someone that was underneath the World Trade Center the day it fell, I had my American flag out. I had tears streaming from my eyes as I walked over the Brooklyn Bridge as a 19-year-old man, and the world has never been the same again.